Good morning, dear students. Welcome to 8th class biology class. We are discussing about the harmful microorganisms. Mainly, some microorganisms causes diseases in human beings, plants, and other animals. So, in the previous class, we discussed about what is pathogen, what is vector. For example, we know that in the previous class, malaria fever. To cause the malaria fever, what is pathogen? That is Plasmodium protozoa is the pathogen. Vector, which animal carries this pathogen? That is female Anopheles mosquito. So here Plasmodium is the pathogen, female Anopheles mosquito is the vector. This is causes the malaria fever in human beings. You know that we had discussed in previous class. So how you can control it? First of all, mainly keeping the hygienic atmospheric condition from our surroundings and avoid the growth of mosquitoes. How you can control the growth of mosquito also we discussed. So first of all, who discussed this female Anopheles mosquito carries the causative microorganism, that is parasite Plasmodium, that is discovered by Dr. Ronald Ross. So for this discovery, Dr. Ronald Ross got Nobel Prize in 1902. Who discovered the malaria is caused by Plasmodium, and this is agents of disease causing are female Anopheles mosquito, discovered by Dr. Ronald Ross. He got Nobel Prize in 1902. So in the previous class already I said in the textbook table is given some common diseases caused by microorganisms in humans. I hope all you studied. So depending upon the table, some questions are given here. Once you see that questions, what disease can be prevented if we control mosquito? So when we control the mosquito, automatically the diseases which are caused by mosquitoes will be also controlled. So what are they? By the mosquito, that is malaria, dengue, chikungunya, and Japanese encephalitis. These are the mosquito agents of disease. Mosquitoes are the agents of diseases. Next one, which disease can be prevented by vaccination? That is tuberculosis. By the vaccination we can prevent. Next one is chickenpox, measles, mumps, polio, swine flu. These all the diseases will be controlled by vaccination. Next question, name the diseases which are transmitted by contaminated water. Contaminated water means the water which contain impurities and disease causing microorganisms, that is contaminated water. So which diseases are transmitted by contaminated water? Those are you see in the table, that is polio, cholera, typhoid, These three diseases are transmitted by contaminated water. Can you name some diseases which are transmitted by air? Yes. What is asked? Can you name diseases? So that is which diseases are transmitted by air? Tuberculosis, chickenpox, measles, mumps, polio, swine flu, etc. These are the diseases are transmitted by air. Can we protect ourselves from bacteria and protozoan diseases through vaccination? You know that what is vaccination, how it can useful to us. So vaccination is taken without any diseases, and when the disease causing organisms are enters in our body, these vaccines contain weak microbes. These are find out the which disease causing organisms enters in our body, and they can produce antibodies, and they can try to damage that or kill the microorganisms. That's why some diseases are controlled by vaccination. So here what is asked, bacteria and protozoan disease. So here protozoan disease, is it possible to control by vaccination? So in the protozoan, what are the diseases caused? Malaria. Here mosquito is vaccination is given? No. So that's the only the disease which caused by bacteria is controlled by vaccination, that is tuberculosis. If the diseases is caused by protozoan, there is no vaccine. Okay, so that is the how the diseases are caused by some of the microorganisms in humans. Now diseases causing by microorganisms in animals. Like ourselves, animals are also get the effect by the microorganisms. Example, anthrax. This is mainly in cattle, that is humans also will be affected. Foot and mouth disease, viral diseases in prawns, fowl pox, bird flu in poultry, means hen, rabies in the dogs. These are the diseases caused by microorganisms in animals. Now disease causing microorganisms in plants. So microorganisms causes the diseases in the plants. So here table is given which microorganism cause which diseases in the plants. First one is citrus canker. This is disease name, and it is caused by bacteria, that is Xanthomonas citri. How it can transmit through the air. And the next one is red rot of sugar cane. This is caused by fungi, transmitted by air and seedlings. Next one is Tikka disease of groundnut. So what is common diseases in the disease in the groundnut is Tikka disease. So which organism causes? Fungi, transmitted by air and seeds. Next one, tobacco mosaic. Next one is tobacco mosaic. This is caused by tobacco virus, and it is transmitted by insects. Next one is in the rice smut disease of rice. This is caused by fungus and transmitted by air. So like this, plants also affects by microorganism. Next one is food poisoning. You know that generally we might have heard or we are reading the newspaper that some people were affected by or hospitalized due to the food poisoning. Food poisoning could be consumption of spoiled food. What happened? These microorganisms produces toxic substances in our body. It causes to the poisonous. So sometimes it leads to vomitings and motions, and our body can loses the more water content and salts. So sometimes it leads to death also. So this is food poisoning is also caused by microorganism. When the microorganisms, fungi, bacteria enters into the food, they can releases the toxic substances. If that is consumed by ourselves, our body can affects through and causes the different problems. So how you can prevent these food poisoning or diseases in different, any method is there? Yes, different methods are there to avoid the food poisoning, that is called as food preservations. So food preservation means avoid the attack of entry of microorganisms, that is called as food preservation. So this will discuss in the next class. Maybe in the next class our lesson maybe will be completes. So these tables you study. Bye.